If you don't know me by now,
You're never going to know me.
I've been on the air here 3 years, and if you don't know I'm one kooky guy, you'll never know. People go, is that the real Gary Morris that we see on TV?
You're a real person.
Am I for real?
You're for real.
But am I this kooky when I'm out at the Mission Ranch?
Yes.
I am.
And when I come over to play your piano, he says to me, play a song I know that I can sing along to.
That's right. Yeah.
I said, well, I need more sheet music.
I have to get the sheet music so she can play songs and I can sing.
Right.
I can practice.
Because I want to start a band.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea. But you know what? Somebody said to me, Gary, you go to the Mission Ranch, and there's so many wonderful songs. Why do you always sing the same song? You know what the answer is?
Why?
Because I love the lyrics of the one song I sing. Do you all know what I sing?
Oh, the name is escaping me. It's Frank Sinatra, isn't it?
It's a Sinatra song.
I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Young at Heart.
Yes. Yeah.
See, because that's me.
That's your theme song.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
I think there's some truth in that.
Well, I'll tell you.
And you are young at heart.
And if you should survive to 105, think of all of the things you derive out of being alive. And here's the best part. You'll have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. That's me. That's why I'm doing this. People go, why are you doing that show? What's that all about? Well, number one, I'm having a lot of fun.
Fun.
Now,
Fun.
can you tell that I'm having a lot of fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel
It's the vibe.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Gary, where do you get the energy? I get the energy from hanging around young people like her.
And even out in the green room, you're not even in that room, and it's fun. You bring that vibe to every space around you.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
We're having fun, and that's why Gary does this show, to have fun.
Well, I think it would be fun.
You want to do a group now? Or are we going to have, you're going to play piano, and I'm going to sing, and we're going to get some other people in the group?
Well, I was thinking I'll look up the chords to that song, to your Sinatra song, and I can come over and practice.
Well, let's get the sheet music.
Yeah.
I mean, Google, sheet music for Young at Heart.
Yeah.
It's easy.
You can buy it online.
Probably at Amazon.
Actually, it's Digital Music Score or something like that.
Right,
there's plenty of places to buy it.
You can find anything you want. Now, do you know what time it is right now?
What time is it?
It's normally your time on this show. 7:45, she comes in when she is a guest, and she talks about her business. And now we're going to play the commercial for her business. So, Dylan, go put it on.
Desserts are more than sweetness. They're moments of joy, artistry, and memory. Here on the Monterey Peninsula, there's a baker who turns desserts into works of art, and one name transforms every occasion into something extraordinary. Meet Sharon Rundy, master baker and sugar scientist of Sugar Science. Sharon creates custom masterpieces designed with elegance, beauty, and flavor beyond imagination. Celebrate life's precious moments with desserts as unforgettable as the memories you're making. Call 831-869-2862 or email sugarsciencebaker@gmail.com to begin your experience. Sweet memories start with Sharon Rundy, Sugar Science Baker, 831-869-2862.
Now we get a chance to really tell you out there in TV land what this lady is all about, okay? She's not just a lady that bakes cakes. And I got to tell you, folks, she is what you call in the business a high-end baker. Because you're doing custom stuff.
Yeah.
It's luxury. It's the folks that want something special.
My goal is to connect with my client, hear the story, not just see an inspiration photo. Anyone can go on Google or Pinterest and say, oh, I like this, but I want to find out why.
Yeah, why?
And what is it that you're looking for, and why is it special? And I put that energy into that creation.
You do.
And I make it unique to that individual. No one else will do that, can make it, just like every artist is different.
Yeah.
And you won't go into any other bakery that's like a brick and mortar, which is why I do not have a brick and mortar, because I want to keep it custom.
Custom.
I want it to have that individual, unique, special connection with every person.
And so, if you want something really special, I remember on one of the shows, you talked about doing something for the gentleman, for his lady, because he wanted to really impress her. What was that you did? Something.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I can tell you about a couple in particular.
Yeah.
So one that is coming to mind is a husband that had bought his wife a vacation trip to the Galapagos Islands.
Okay.
But the trip was going to be in the future.
Okay.
So for her birthday, he was giving her the tickets, and he called me and asked if I could make a cake, something.
Yeah.
And I came up with an ocean-themed cake, and I drew the Galapagos Islands on the top of the cake.
See?
And a little airplane, and like the little dot that shows coming from here to there, and all the little figurines, the edible figurines, and they're hand-painted.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
That's what she does. Special occasion stuff. Not the kind of stuff you can get down at Costco.
You're not going to find it at... No one's going to take the time to do that.
Not $12.95, not $14.95. No, sorry.
Yeah. But it's so much fun.
It's something that when you take a picture of that cake or whatever it is that she prepares for you, it's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing.
Yeah.
It really is. Memories. Lots of memories about what you do. Special stuff. Okay, what did you bring to the studio tonight?
So this is a trifle, what would be called a trifle or a parfait. This is an experiment.
Chocolate? Is that chocolate?
It's chocolate and raspberry. This is an experiment.
Chocolate and raspberry. Do I see like chocolate and then do I see the raspberry in the middle?
So on the bottom here is a vanilla wafer.
Oh.
So you got a little vanilla.
Ooh.
You've got homemade fresh chocolate pudding,
Yeah.
not from a box.
Yep.
Raspberry filling, chocolate, and fresh. This is actually called chantilly cream.
Chantilly
So it's
lace
exactly.
and a pretty face.
And what makes it chantilly cream, as I understand it, the way I make it, is it's heavy whipping cream with a little bit of sugar, and just like literally, I take a pinch
You
of
sent
nutmeg.
one of those back to Dylan.
I did.
Dylan,
Yeah.
are you eating yours right now? Have you had some?
So the chantilly cream
Can you
has
turn the camera on you?
the chantilly cream has a hint of nutmeg, but it's going to be very subtle.
There it is. Dylan is going to taste.
And this is my
this.
experiment because I wanted to do something refrigerated, something that's cool because it's hot today.
We're going to let Dylan eat the dessert instead of Gary because Gary always has 2 bites.
So
Very
I
good.
wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
see
good.
if I could come up with something. This is not from a cookbook. This is not from a recipe book. I just sort of made this up,
Well, good for you.
my science
Thank you.
experiment, and
Now-
you guys get to be my
Yes. We're the tasters.
taste testers.
We're the
yeah.
taste testers. All right, now we're going to deviate because Dylan came back into the room after he went out to the green room and said, Wendy Brickman.
Oh, you want to talk about the cake first?
Yeah, we can talk about the cake, the Whale Fest cake.
Yeah.
All right, put it on, Dylan. All right, Dutch chocolate and vanilla bean cake, and that's what Sharon did for Whale Fest.
For their fundraiser dinner. Yeah, so this one was fun because I used 2 different flavors. So there's a vanilla bean cake on one layer and Dutch chocolate on the other layer. So not knowing the crowd and who liked what, I thought, well, I'll do chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets a little bit of something.
And look at the whale.
And I thought the whale tail and the
Whale tail. Is that a whale tail?
yeah, so that represents.
Let me see that
like
again,
the
Dylan.
whale
The
tail
whale
coming
tail.
out of the ocean with the splash.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this was fun to decorate, to
Yeah.
design, because I did this
It's
with
the
palette
ocean
knives.
and the whale. You did what?
I decorated this using palette knives,
Palette knives.
which is another technique in
Oh my
decorating.
goodness. Wow.
So that was fun.
There you go. The artist here, the sugar science lady. Okay, Dylan has something that he wants to talk about because Wendy Brickman contacted Dylan with an email or text. What's going on, Dylan?
Right. So what we have is that the Whale Fest is looking for volunteers on April 11 and 12. And if they go to whalefest.org, they can volunteer at the volunteer tab. So,
Okay.
Yep. If you want to volunteer for the Whale Fest, April 11 and 12, or you know someone that might. My guess is it's probably, also if you're a student, you could probably get some sort of credits because usually students have to volunteer for local stuff as part of their school. So that might be a good opportunity there.
Why don't you do us a favor and go find the website where you can dial in to put your name on the list to go volunteer? Whale Fest, one of the premium things that happen here on the peninsula.
Well, and it's a great cause, too. It's
Yeah.
a nonprofit organization that's supporting the peninsula. So,
Volunteer, join the fun and volunteer at Whale Fest. And there are some of the kids that volunteer and they get a t-shirt as a memento. And all you have to do is fill that out and then go down there and have a lot of fun. What's the date again of Whale Fest, Dylan?
So it would be Saturday, April 11 and Sunday, April 12.
Okay. Whale
looks
Fest.
like fun.
Looks like a lot of fun. And we only tell you folks about things that are fun on this show. Because if it's not fun, don't do it.
That's right.
Okay. We're going to take one more song from in fact, Patty Horton just sent me a text. She said, I love this concert by Simply Red so much, I just went on Amazon and bought it. She bought Simply Red's album.
You know,
How
I've
about
never
that?
seen the concert, but I recognize all the songs.
Oh, all the songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't done his big one yet. Dylan, before we go off tonight, you know, we have to get the big Simply Red song, Holding Back the Tears. Have you ever heard that one? Holding Back the Tears.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
That was like 30 years ago. In fact, this guy was a young man when he appeared on MTV, and that's what did his career with that song 30 years ago. See, I like to dig down deep into the archives, Sharon, and bring back these folks. Now, luckily, this man's still alive.
Yeah.
Most of the people that I go dig down deep, they've passed to the other side. You know
Well, I'm
that.
glad he's still here.
He's still here.
Yeah.
He's a little weathered for being here. Because if you saw him when he was young, Dylan, let's just for the heck of it, I love doing these off-the-wall kind of things. Go find Simply Red, okay, and it's Holding Back the Tears, but the one that I want you to play is the original, it's the original that they played on MTV. Yeah, here it is. I'll send it to you, and you can.
I have it.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go play that right now, so everybody can find out what made his career. This song. Go for it. So Holding Back the